I'm Gold Digger Dave.
I'm the Coffee Bush Kid.
Now look, we're out here in the Whipstick, right at the start of the Whipstick, actually near Lightning Hill.
Yep.
Got the big dam here behind us, so we've got a
have.
bit of a water source there. And we're going to test out today the Miner's Den Mini Gold Concentrator. Now this is the most efficient way to discard the overburden and soils that you don't want and keep your, well, concentrates that's going to have the gold in it that's been made. And there's a lot of amazing things we'll talk about as we get a little further along the track with this, Mr. Coffee Bush.
Yep, I reckon so.
But first,
We need dirt.
so lots of old workings around us here.
Yep.
We'll go for a wander, get some dirt, and we'll come back here very shortly and see what we can, well, extract with the Miner's Den Mini Gold Concentrator. Well, Mr. Coffee Bush, to test out our Mini Gold Concentrator,
Yep.
we're going to need some dirt to put through it. So we've come right in here.
Yep.
This looks like a pretty good little area.
It does. We've got a nice big shaft there. So obviously I'd be working on the theory, if there's a nice big hole, they must have had something there to be so productive with.
Yes.
And then we've got all the discard off here.
Discard up the top. So what I think we'll do is we might take a little bit of dirt off here and a little bit out of maybe the side of the hole there.
Yep.
Fill our bucket up and let's go back and see if we can't get some colour from this kind of gravel out here in the Whipstick.
You happy with
shovel here?
this stuff just up here?
That will work perfectly. I'll just tighten up our trusty little shovel. It's just a shovel you can get anywhere.
Yep.
Only just needed to load the dirt in.
All right, well you can put that stuff in there and I'll get something out of the...
Rightio, we'll grab
the
some
hole.
of this.
Yep.
Now you won't know until we pan this, classify it and then pan it what's going on, but I'll throw
Yep.
that down to you, Mr. Coffee Bush.
I reckon I'm just going to do that, Dave.
So this soil here will have all fallen back down from the heap.
And
Got
been
the
washed down over the
over the
100
years.
yeah.
Got the potential to be having a little bit of gold in there as well. So,
Oh, it looks all right too.
well, Mr. Coffee Bush, now that we've got a bucket full of dirt down
Yep.
there, hopefully that's going to have a little bits of yellow in it for us.
We hope so, Dave.
Let's have a look what's in our Mini Gold Concentrator.
Well, there you go. You can take the first part.
Right, so on here, guys, we've got our mesh in here. What we're going to do is we're going to half fill this with some dirt out of the bucket. So we'll have to do it a couple of times till we get through our bucket of dirt. And that will take all of the bigger material out, let all of our fine material fall through, and it'll get caught in our retaining tray that's here. So the idea is that where Coffee Bush was showing us there,
Yep.
that all of the heavy material will go in here. As we're going to turn this from side to side, we'll see that these agitators will actually break up any of the dirt that's there, continue to help push the stuff down to the bottom.
Yep.
And then we've got our side shaft here, or
Paddle.
that will work, and we will swing it round a couple of times clockwise, which will then help throw any of the lighter
Light stuff,
material
yep.
over the edge and into the bucket.
And all our heavies will stay down in the bottom there with all the gold, Dave.
Correct. Now, to do this, we do need to put some water in. So
Yep.
if you haven't got a water source like we've got here, guys, it'll be nice and easy for us. But if you haven't got a water source, you can fill your bucket up beforehand. And we've actually brought a second bucket along because
Yep.
we've got to fill it right to the top.
That's right. So there's that one. That's
Nice and flat
reasonably
there.
level.
That's brilliant.
Yep.
As we fill this up to the top, as I said, you can take along your own water, fill the bucket up, put your lid on, because these do come with a lid. Whack the lid on it, and that way you'll find that you'll have water out there. We've also brought a little bottle of water here with us just for cleaning up towards the end. Got a bit of clear water.
There we go.
It's just about perfect there.
I think so. So we can put that in,
Drop that one in like that.
just like that. It's got 3 hooks. Stays there nicely. Dave, you can have the honours of putting that one in.
Drop this onto the little spindle in there, so that will go down. Just let us see. It's a little hard to see when it's that way. I don't know if I've quite got it on level there, have I?
There we go.
Right, that's better. Okay. So once we have this in here now, the next thing we've got to do is to tip some of our dirt in. We about half fill this little thing. Okay, first things you need to do is to mix this around a little bit, just to break up any of the clays or anything like that that's in here.
Yep.
So this is a classifier, guys. So if you're getting big lumps of clay or anything like that, try and break them up with your hands first. So anything you can do there. So there's a lot of slates and stuff from where we took this gravel. Okay, that's sort of breaking it down a little bit there. See all the light stuff, all the tops of the soil. It's got all the light gear in it. It's not really going under, which is good news. We don't want that there.
Yep.
Let's check around here. Feels like it's fairly clean underneath there. There's only the big rocks that are left in.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's lift her out again. Now, before I lift it out this time, I'm just going to swing it round twice. Once clockwise, second time clockwise, and I'll show you again once we've finished why we're doing that. Take this out here. Again, discard pile, back into there. And
got
a little bit of material still stuck in here.
Yep.
We might just drop that back onto there.
How's she not on?
Not quite on.
Yep.
That's washed the last of the material in. It didn't quite come up high enough then. Okay, so.
No, still not on it. Yep.
That's got it there again. Back
Beautiful.
in. Yep, let's chuck in some more soil there, Mr. Coffee Bush. Probably get this and another half bucket out, and then it should be just about right, I think.
Yep, just about.
Again, turn this round. You've always got to be careful, guys, as you're doing this. You want to make sure you do that extra turn clockwise, so 2 turns clockwise. By doing it that way, it'll help discard any of the material that's overburdened, all the lighter stuff, over the edge and into the bottom of the bucket there. We'll show you that in a moment. And that way you'll be sure to get the heavies and the concentrates we want down into the bottom. So just backwards and forwards here. You're going to lose a little bit of water, like I said. Probably around about 10 to 15 seconds. Lift it up a little bit higher, just to go round again. This will help get all the material sinking down onto the actual collection tray. You can see there, we're getting through it all.
Yep.
Okay, let's have a look and see how we go. Okay, let's tip out the rest of our discard.
Now we get to the good part.
Exactly.
The fun part.
So what we have to do here is we've got to lift out our collection tray that's underneath. You want to do that from the centre like Mr. Coffee Bush is doing now.
Just do it lightly. So all our stuff's
in there. We can let a little bit of the water come off.
Yep.
And then we can see what we've got in here, guys. If we tip it in, this is all of the concentrate that we've been working out of that last bucket of soil. And certainly down in the bottom here, this is going to have the heavy stuff in it. So we have got a little bottle of water here.
Actually, can you hold on to that
I
for
can
a
hang
tick?
on to that for a moment.
Someone didn't put this in the bloody thing right.
We're right, that's all good.
Let's do it that way.
Yep.
Right. Actually, before you do that, Dave.
Just tip that into there.
Yep.
A little bit of water, wash it still all in. So there's a good amount of concentrate in there, guys. Once we've got this concentrate, we're actually going to pan this off now and see if there's any gold in the soil. Oh, well, we're going to go and continue, Mr. Coffee Bush, testing the Miner's Den Mini Gold Concentrator. Check in next week if you want to find out how we've gone.